Ukraine thing didn't sit well with really anybody in Washington or New York. And by the way, maybe sometime before I die, I'll learn why they were so obsessed with Ukraine. It's not as simple as they were all making money, because they weren't all making money on it. There's something deeper that I honestly don't get, but it was absolutely real. And I lost friends over it, and someone I really liked. We didn't agree on everything, but I really liked him. Would not talk to me because of the Ukraine thing. So the level of hysteria around Ukraine was very intense. Obviously,
was his name?
No, it was someone. It's a well-known person who's really a good guy, and he won't talk to me. And ran into my wife recently. I'm very mad at your husband, and she said, "I've known this guy for many years. He's a television person. What? Why are you mad at my husband? Over Ukraine?" And my wife's like, "Why are you mad about Ukraine?" It's not political. She's completely confused. Like, why would that be a personal dispute or something? Do you know what I mean? It was like I attacked one of his kids. But the pharma thing, just to be clear, I know you know this and say this all the time, I'm sure, but they buy more advertising than any industry, not to sell the products that they make, but to control the coverage of those products. I mean, that's obviously the point, right? So, yeah, that's a tough thing. And I think Bobby was fundamentally right about that, clearly, about the vax. And, you know, there's no doubt nobody liked it. You know, it's one thing to be like, oh, masks don't work. And I know nothing about vaccines or medicine or science at all. And I never claimed that I did. But my spidey senses went crazy with this vax. I was like, what is this? It's weird. And I don't want to take it personally. And I didn't. And I think people should have a choice not to take it. That instinct turned out to be vindicated. But the second I articulated that in the mildest way, like, hey, you know, we've never had any successful vaccine for a coronavirus, so let's slow down a little bit. Holy smokes. I mean, people, they went crazy. Everybody, not just the channel, but everywhere. And that, by the way, absolutely solidified my instinct. I'm not taking this crap, and no one in my family's taking this crap. But I never really figured out what that was about. I do think it's more than about advertisers like Ukraine. Like, there's some weird hive mind command that's going out and convincing the people with the most power in our society, you know, must get on board with whatever destructive nonsense someone's cooked up. Like, I don't have a good theory. Do you?
Let me just I have to, because Bill Gates controls me, let's remind people that the vaccine is safe and effective, and it won't stop the spread or contraction of the virus, but it will keep you from getting seriously ill, hospitalized, or dead. So
slows it right down.
Slows it right down. Kurt and I, we eat 4 or 5 boosters for breakfast.